I just don't know how someone could get to that thought process to think like it's okay as a black person to point the finger at somebody else and be like, nigga, I'm tired of y'all niggas.
Only person alive right now I say could do that is Louis Farrakhan, gangster. Cause he spent his whole, he like 90 now. He spent his whole life fighting. So I could understand somebody being 90. All right, I'm tired of y'all. Like none of y'all niggas put the work in he put in. I don't want to hear y'all talk about I'm tired of black people. Like, nah, put some work in, gang.
On social media, we see a lot of just comments or videos about people talking about black fatigue. And if you want to take it from here, you can go ahead and take it from here. Right?
Yeah, just like Phetti was saying, this new phrase that's been circulating online called black fatigue. And it's like, it's depending on who's using it, it has different meanings, really. So like some people will say it'll mean like, oh, black people are tired of each other, which is like the common term that is being used now. But originally, that's like just a misunderstanding of just the history and the original meaning like of the term. Because so we're going to break that down today. There was an author named Mary Frances Winters who coined the term black fatigue, and she wrote the book Black Fatigue, How Racism Erodes the Mind, Body, and Spirit.
Want to summarize that?
The black fatigue was originally a term just speaking about black people being tired of racism and the institutional inequity, like policing, discrimination, all those things that like we've been fighting for generations. But on TikTok now, other platforms, the idea has gotten twisted and misconstrued and became a shorthand for just black people are exhausted. I'm tired of y'all. Oh, black fatigue. Like, wait, hold on. What happened? We just want to give you guys a few examples of black fatigue, some videos we see circulating online now on TikTok. So here's the first one.
Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people, and black people don't want to live around ratchet black people. I mean, it's nothing like going to the Walmart on a Sunday morning and then you see the bonnet crew walk in. Loud, obnoxious, the kids are everywhere, in every aisle, unattended. And that's anywhere you go, no matter what. They're highly emotional, highly sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't even smile and hold the door for them because they'll look at you like you're crazy. And always the victim of something.
He rage baited me?
I think this might be rage bait, actually.
Yeah, this might be rage bait.
I'm glad you said that, because he almost had me. Good shit, my boy.
What you was gonna, I mean, what was you gonna say?
Bro, he's wilding. Like,
there ain't no way.
Like, you just, I hate seeing shit like that, bro. Like,
building a caricature in your head, right?
Like,
talking about the bonnet crew in Walmart with their kids everywhere. That's a very specific person. Like,
he just said mad stereotypes all in one. Like, bro,
would I think that there's somebody like that? I mean, do I think that that's something that happens? For sure. Is it everywhere to the point where you'd be fatigued about it? It's definitely not in New York. You don't see that shit. I mean, we don't have Walmarts out here for sure, but in supermarkets, you're not seeing that like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm never disturbed or anything about like somebody. I don't know. Is that some like a Southern thing, like in other states or something like that?
Maybe, who knows? But even if, like, who's to say like that's the only people that be doing that? You know what I'm saying? Or even like, why are you limiting it to black people? Because like the same way that can happen, you feel me? It could be white people. You feel me? It could be you know what I'm saying? It could be any other race.
Bonnets and shit on.
Maybe not bonnets, but their kids probably still wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I never seen a black. There's always like Spanish people's kids that run up and hit you in the aisle and shit like that, bro. Like, I'll clap your kid, bro. Get your son. And it'll never be a black. Like, it was never a black person for me. I'm saying it don't happen. I'm just saying it never was a black person for me, because if it was a black person, they would have took their kid by the ear and whipped them like right there in the store. Like, but we could keep on going. It's just like the caricature that you trying to build up in this in your reasoning for having black fatigue. It's like you don't see it that often. Maybe you'll be annoyed when you do see it, but to say it's like every day, everywhere you go, you're lying.
And you got
bro.
a Yankees fitted, so yeah, you lying.
No,
where do you see that at?
No, you can buy fitteds and be from anywhere. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, but you right actually. Niggas do wear Yankee shits from.
Plus, his Yankee fitted is red. I don't see niggas in New York wearing red Yankee fitteds. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I done seen every color Yankee fitted, nigga. You bugging. I done seen the 360 brim Yankee fit. Like, what are we talking about?
You stepped on a shoe. You looked at them wrong. You told them good morning. They're never happy. They're never satisfied. And you wonder why normal, good black people move out of the hood as soon as they start getting successful. I was one of those black people that said, man, if I made some money, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to buy up this, buy up that. I'm going to support the community. As soon as I got my money, I got the fuck up out of there.
Bro, you're broke.
Because they don't know how.
Yeah, I don't even want to.
That's the end of the video.
Nah,
That's
that's
not.
long.
But like,
Bro,
we got to the point.
This is the problem in our.
Look,
you hear this, nigga?
Nigga said I got the fuck up out there and I did not give back to my community.
Oh
so
my
how are you
God.
helping the community? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sit here and be complain about the community and talk about, oh, when I got my money, I left. Like, okay, you and 1,000 people also did that, and you see where we still are. And I'm not gonna say like, okay, look at the Jews, but like, look at the Jews, bro. Them niggas is a community.
Don't say you're not gonna say that.
No,
shit.
because niggas gonna be like, oh, but like look at the Jews though. They as a community, they stay together and look, they got blocks together. You feel me? You feel me?
Bro, there's
niggas will say
Chinatown,
part of the systematic
Koreatown.
racism, bro. You gotta watch out with that.
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
saying they got Chinatown,
China, but look,
Koreatown, every town,
thank you,
bro.
but this is what I'm trying to. Yeah,
Niggas got all of those.
But people will argue that we try to do that shit for ourselves, and then the government,
That
takes
is true.
shit away
No,
from
that's
us.
actually that
Facts.
has been
People
like
argue
Tulsa.
that.
There's been mad different
Tulsa,
Tulsas.
yeah.
Like niggas don't let that. It's deep. It gets
Facts.
deep. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
So
I don't know. You
But for
still
us to
supposed
lose
prevail,
faith,
though.
you should
Yeah.
never lose
That
faith
part.
in your people.
that part.
That's where you
Every
messed up,
time they
brother.
rip us down, we gotta build back up together,
like,
bro.
come
It's
on.
like we singling each other out with this black fatigue stuff. Like, oh, we don't like that part that you're doing. This stuff. You're making a caricature of a black girl in your head, saying that everybody is tired of y'all. And so now when somebody with a bonnet that might have like, regular kids and something like that, but when they see that person, they're automatically in their head going to be tired of that person because of the narrative that you're trying to push. You feel me? Even if they might not be that person that you just explained just now. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
now we can't wear bonnets anymore in the supermarkets.
Yeah.
And I know y'all have been told this is racist, but it's not. It's not racist to call black people out for their behavior and what they're doing to society at this
I agree.
moment. I'm glad people are noticing this because it's been so many years and it's finally catching up to y'all. I've been trying.
Okay, real quick. It's not racist to call out somebody for the way that they act in society. That's not racist at all.
That's not racism. Actually, black people should be calling out black people.
We should be calling each other out, yes.
If we don't check each other,
Who
who are we leaving to check each other? The other people? Because someone's getting checked if we do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather our race, don't do this outside, right? But the issue with the black fatigue label is now y'all trying to alienate y'all black men or y'all fellow black people by saying we're not like y'all and we don't like y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all stay over there.
Yeah.
And it's you're never gonna. We can't do that as a society. Like that's just bad. Like I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but
That's a tool being used by white supremacy to keep us
like, come
down.
on.
Like that's something we should be up in arms fighting against. Like,
especially, and if you notice about the 2 videos we pulled up, and a lot of videos I've seen, it's not white people with this thinking. It's us saying it
To ourselves.
about other black people. Think about that really quick. And while y'all think about that, let's continue the video.
To tell y'all that white people are tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all too, but everybody, the world is getting sick of y'all and y'all's bullshit. I'm so glad this day is here. I've been trying to get out there
You're
that
glad.
you people need help. Not just me, but me and other black conservatives. We've been trying to warn society that this is
she said, me and other black conservatives. A black conservative? This is next level. Like conservative, you think of like the old stuck up white dude. Like
Yeah, and that's why when you said
feel
that, I
me? That's
understand
why
what you're
it
saying.
throws me. Yeah, I feel you.
But what
no,
is a black conservative though?
I'm interested. I guess a black person who holds traditional. But exactly, what are those traditional values
what I'm
that you're
trying to say.
holding right now? The unit? Are you teaching unity in? Because clearly you're not. Over here talking about I'm so glad this day came and I'm tired of y'all. Like
I was waiting for y'all's. Who's y'all?
Who's y'all?
Who are we talking
You're
about?
black.
That's what I'm saying. When we start putting fingers to other black people and we look like you,
Like-
who is the people that we talking about? Are we talking about the people in the bonnets?
Niggas doing the Spider-Man meme. It's not- Everybody, like, bro, come on, gang.
Because my thing is, when it's all said and done, white people aren't gonna look at you as any different than the black people that you're demonizing, right?
That's a fact.
We're all grouped in this shit together.
That's really what fucks me up.
So you can't say they're waking up to y'all's bullshit. You're included in y'all's. Like
Facts.
you're black too. Like that's black. Black fatigue is for everybody. It's not for a specific subset of somebody. Like It's not for the YNs that you see in the store. You're grouped in with the YNs. How are we gonna help the YNs stop doing stupid shit outside?
Exactly.
What are we doing as a society to keep people from doing stupid shit like that you hate seeing so much? What are you doing to stop? Instead of just sitting on your phone waiting for this day to come, what did you do to prevent this day from coming?
Honestly.
Nothing. We just sit here and complain, and we talk about what we want to see changed, and we enact no change. We don't do anything to help the change that we fight for so adamantly. Is there still more to this video?
There is more to it.
Yet again.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's see what you have to say. Just finish that out.
Or see if you can redeem yourself in this 10 seconds.
No, there's no.
What it's going to come to when y'all keep coddling black people. They're going to see themselves as higher ups. They're going to see themselves as untouchable because the world wants to not be racist towards them. It's not racist, and I know y'all have been told this is racist.
The term black fatigue is literally racist.
Yeah.
And as a black person, you shouldn't hold a value talking about black fatigue or calling people out like that. I think it is hard. I think no. You can't call people out. Let's not put labels on what we think this is, because as we found out, like we can misconstrue definitions for things a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Even with this term, black fatigue was supposed to be a term used to, I guess, put a label on how black people feel in society. And I agree with that term. If that's the case, I feel black fatigue too. Let's talk about that. Just because at work or wherever you're at, you see it. Like there's white privilege and there's things that we have to do as black people to feel like we fit in. And that's why I felt it weird that people were saying, or this girl said that we was like a white supremacy tool, or that I had to educate myself on like the plights of black people in the past. I know everything that happened in the past and how we ended up here. Mm-hmm. Like I said before, that shit does not make me feel resentment for all white people or feel any racism for them, because I know that the majority of people I walk across on a day-to-day basis did not put those systems in place. They had nothing to do with that. Mm-hmm. When you go to work, or when I go to work, I see like white people, they'll bring their dog. You can bring your dog to work, but it's only the white people that do it. Mm-hmm. And they'll let their dogs eat off the spoon that we use in the kitchen and shit like that. So I'll never touch the spoons or something. Mm-hmm. Or you see them like kick their feet up on their desk with their socks off or some shit like that. And as a black person, I feel like we never see black people do that shit at work, just because we'll be thinking subconsciously all the time, like, yo, we can't do that, because somebody would be thinking like, oh, this is some black people show. This is like why is he doing this and shit like that? Like as black people, I feel like we think twice as hard on like what we should and shouldn't be doing in public. Like if we don't, then shit like this happens. Like when we're not thinking hard,
exactly,
type shit, and we're just having fun or doing whatever the fuck we want to do, type shit. Then it's like,
oh, look at what you're doing.
Look at this guy. Mm-hmm. When all races would do some shit like that. Like there was another video that we were going to put up that we didn't have time for, but it was just like black people fooling around in a supermarket doing stuff.
This is what we do to Christianity. Oh, yeah, I won't be the calm person. I'm not gonna do it. Like, he's a goofy running around the store and shit. Niggas goofy in this hoe, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We good. We chilling and shit, civilized. This shit, we finna pull up on his ass. So, all right.
Should they be doing that? No. They were teenagers though, or young adults, and you'll see races like that, or you'll see races do shit like that. Like, that's not black. But as soon as it's a black person that does some shit like that, then it's like, now we're tired of your bullshit. Y'all shouldn't be doing this. Why do we have to have that extra, scrutiny on just everyday shit? Like, we can't just move like normal human beings and shit like that. Mm. Or we can't be judged as normal human beings type shit. We got to be judged because of our skin tone type shit. And that's when I feel black fatigue is when y'all do shit like this. It's like the scrutiny, the constant eyes on you, the making sure that you're doing everything correctly because people judge you twice as hard. That's where I feel the black fatigue. Not looking at any other or one of people from our race and being like, I'm tired of you. And how and I did allude to it in that video. Like, there's shit that I'm tired of seeing black people do. Mm-hmm. But there's shit I'm tired of seeing everybody do.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Might it be certain shit like, and I would say I'm a victim of it too, to where like when I do see people or black people or people my skin color like being loud in public and shit like that and doing shit like this like disorderly or some shit like that, I feel a little subconscious just because it's like because of what I said, like there's eyes on us already.
Yeah,
you're
I'm in
not
my
helping.
head.
You're not
look how you
helping
present
our.
yourself. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm like, damn. I'm seeing like, I see these white people looking at them now. Like, look at these, and it's like, damn. I'm like, wait, look at me though. I'm over here chilling. Like,
Right,
I'm
right.
valid.
But that's
like,
the problem though,
exact-
because
like-
the white people will look at the people like that, and then we all get lumped into the shit. So now when you put a label called black fatigue type shit, and you're pointing fingers, even though you're pointing fingers with them, they not going to treat you as if you're them. Now you're black too.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's basically just being like a house slave. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you think like
Basically.
master, like look,
Uncle
he's
Ruckus
crazy.
ass
Yeah,
niggas,
like come
bro.
on,
Like, come on.
Let's not do that.
Like,
let's not
don't
do
do
That's
that.
destructive.
Yeah.
And I guess did y'all want to add anything to that too? Because I've been talking.
I was going to use that just to basically go into like, and this has been like, I'm trying to say that this division's been in the black community for over 100 years. Like literally, like W.E.B. Du Bois, he even wrote about it in The Talented Tenth when he was saying like how the Talented Tenth needs to be fitted to guide the millions of blacks into the light. Like he's speaking about like, yeah, there's like, or even that was 10%. I feel like we got even more than 10% now. But he's saying that like there was a small number of us who actually like, who are able to be scholars, who are able to like have the education and opportunity to uplift the rest of our community, which is our job. Like it's their job to
Then
do
you
that.
hear people on TikTok talk about I got my money and then I left.
And I left, and I didn't want to. I don't got to do nothing. Like, come on, bro.
First though, I mean I don't watch niggas' pockets, but
Facts.
we don't know you, bro. You don't got no money to do anything for your community. I bet. I put money on that, right? And if you did, why
Why
not?
not do it?
Like,
Why not? I feel like if I got rich,
No, I'm
all the
throwing
mat community centers, because we got to get kids off the streets.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get them educated, and we need more. I think two-parent house homes. There's too many single mother house homes in the black community. Nigga, it's gonna be hard for one person to raise a kid. Of course, you're not gonna instill the values you want in your child if you're a single mother. I'm not saying it's not possible to do that shit.
But it's hard.
It's hard. But these are the trials and tribulations we got to deal with as black people, and just to like be mad at your fellow black person, but y'all know the struggle that we come from, and y'all know why these people may act the way that they do,
And yeah, all
and
you
give
wanna do-
up on them is insane
it's
to me,
crazy.
bro.
Just escape. Yeah, facts.
Is insane to me. So you said you left the hood to go to the suburbs and be with the white people.
You think
Like,
they
what does that sound like to you, bro?
when you walk out the room, you think you don't think they be saying nothing about you again? You think you just valid? Like everything is cool?
Which is crazy because there's another comment that I wanted to bring up too, which she actually got the point of the video that we were trying to make and just talking about not the systematic racism, but like the individualistic racism that we saw. And she was saying basically, I'm gonna paraphrase it, that I'm gonna put it up right here, that 50 years ago her town was basically majority white, feeling mostly white, and we used to think that, you know, and they used to preach that racism was gone and it's not a thing anymore. And then as years going on, there's more diversity in her community and stuff like that. But what she saw is that like when certain groups would leave the room, the white people start chattering. So you go into the suburbs talking about black fatigue, pointing fingers and shit like that. When you leave that room, the white people are gonna be like, he's just like the other black people. You might have got a little lucky, but my niggas is tired of you too, bro. If that's the case. You're not helping anything by escaping, quote unquote. And I understand, and I want to also like say that I understand, I guess, where the sentiment comes from. Like I said, there's shit that I hate seeing like in our community, but to give up on I'm always thinking of solutions and not trying to run away from the problem.
Exactly.
I know that what resources that I have personally, I can't change anything. So to have like a strong like stance and say this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna speak to that, but I know that if I had the money and shit like that, or if I had trillions of dollars, I would cure every problem that there is in this world: racism, hunger, you know, the divide in the black community. We would start there first, but like, feel me, I would, because that's what matters. Like, you feel me? And we was getting somewhere. Trust me, I know that there's systematic racism with the TOSA, you feel me, redlining, all of that. Like,
it gets
niggas
nasty.
always hold us back, but when we now start to divide, like, we'll never get anywhere in this country. And I think that's why I really want to stop that shit.
There's a quote even Ralph Ellison said that adds on to that. This was in 1964. It was in Shadow and Act. He said, when we accept the flawed image of ourselves, which others have created, we are doomed to fail by our own hands.
Come on, gang.
Like,
niggas is preaching. This is back in the day.
they telling the few, like, it's crazy. 64.
You know what's crazy about history to me, and this is just a sidebar, is like, you be like, oh, learn history so this shit don't repeat itself. But like this shit literally repeats itself.
Every
and
time.
we constantly are like, oh, no, you gotta know the history. You know what I'm saying? So it's
But
like,
that's the thing. Most people don't know the history.
Yeah.
and they'll tell you to go figure out the history.
The thing about the education system in America is, like I said, they'll try to make you seem like this racism shit was mad long ago.
Mm-hmm.
We had color photos back when racism was, but all the photos are in black and white. Why? It's a psyop. I'm telling all this shit is like
Nigga said, they just printed it.
Bro, they printed it that way to make us think that shit was ancient.
Yeah.
They'll make you think it was mad long ago. And maybe it did do good to make us think like, okay, we could get past this because this is years ago, but you can't do that, right? If you really want to figure out what happened to black people back in the 60s and find out about like the war on drugs and the crack epidemic, you really got to go to college for that shit. You don't learn that shit in the regular American history.
That's a fact.
They don't want to teach you that shit in American history.
You got to teach yourself this shit. Like.
You got to find this shit out. And that's what because a lot of black kids don't make it out of high school type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the statistic is, but like in a lot of impoverished neighborhoods and shit like that, like niggas is not getting the education that they need. And I feel like if we would have known this stuff back in the day, like knowing the plight or what we had to go through as black people, if you just know that, you would be more unified as a community type shit. Because there's a similar struggle that me and you share.
Yeah.
I think most of us feel it, like as a black man we supposed to be doing, like, but if you're not really educated type shit, you can never truly like
understand,
relate and empathize with your fellow black man. I feel like, right?
Like
a lot of the YNs that we see, they don't know this shit.
They
like,
don't.
You can't. I'm not gonna assume that they know this shit. And if they did, I don't think that they would be moving the way they do.
I mean, some probably would, because some people just don't care.
Some people don't care,
obviously,
yeah.
but I'm saying, I feel like we would, if we was all. That's why we got to start waking each other up.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say this. The reason I think we was unified back in the days is because they was all going through that shit together. You know what I'm saying?
They pulled some of us made it out of it, so now that's another division. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even that, but like I said, racism back in the day was blatant.
Yeah.
Like it was like we have to be together because we the only ones that we have. Now it's like we can go to the suburbs and shit like that and feel accepted from white people, so we don't have to feel like we have to have any community, but still deep down we need that because without that struggle unifying us, we get shit like this. You feel me? They had the struggle of like the war being against them, and that's where all the black culture that we love and we still see now to the Kwanzaa was born at that time. Like we was trying to build something for ourselves and shit got broken. That's the systematic racism we talk like shit. Like definitely the government had played a part in like, you know, splitting all that shit up.
Yeah.
But now we're at a point where we gotta bring that shit back. Like we probably should celebrate Kwanzaa this year. Like,
I told you,
like,
bro.
You thought we was joking? You thought I was joking? Dead ass. Y'all pull up.
We need more unity. We need as a
community, bro.
Like,
yes, it was destroyed. Like,
and we almost lost hope.
There was a lot of factors. Like,
I don't know. I'll be like an advocate for like black unity and shit like that. What I don't like about black activism nowadays is that it's all black but no one else. Like it's all us versus them. Like how I said, this lady with the comment. I know she don't represent everybody, but like. It's the thinking that I see, like saying all white people are oppressors, like that thinking is never going to get us anywhere. Thinking that everybody is against you, somebody's going to be extending a helping hand and you're going to smack it away because you feel me, you just don't trust niggas. Like, and I don't think that's the way. Like, I don't know. With black activism, it's always like you can't be interracial, you can't love a white person, you can't none of that.
And I feel like, I 100% agree. And that was also due to back. If you look like COINTELPRO, all of that, like this is like real FBI records released in like 1976 about just the destruction of the black community, assassination of leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Like it gets deep. I feel like that's also why it's hard to like Cause they was sending niggas to infiltrate us, bro. Like, oh yeah, you come do this. Yeah, I'm gonna help y'all. But then they really not. Like Malcolm X, he wrote a speech. It was one of my favorite speeches from Malcolm X. It was called the Welcome to the Grassroots, I believe, or it was like the New Negro.
I think your dad showed us that.
Did he? Probably did. My dad, he was on that. My dad always was on that.
100%.
But yeah, like, and that one basically, he's even saying too, like, he said they didn't integrate with us, they infiltrated us, and I was like, that's hard. Well, that's the thing. The civil rights era, people don't know that shit helped open the doors for a lot of other Spanish, Chinese, all, you feel me? They wasn't even out here like that before. It was not outside like that.
And then the people that take the most flack for it is black people, which is crazy.
Like we haven't been
like,
and it's like they come here and look down on us.
Yeah. And we look down on us.
Yeah.
Why? Like there's no hope? You think there's no hope for us? No, it's because we don't help each other out, bro. We don't. We really don't.
Yeah, we literally escape.
We really don't.
Enemies,
What's crazy is, once we get like black people into the governments, like government systems and shit like that, what I think it is, and I don't really have the statistics, but this is my hunch, right? We don't have enough like representation in government. We need more black mayors. We need more black, senators, more black representatives, more just to like fight our fight. Because right now we're screaming into the void for people that have, to y'all, quote unquote standards, like to y'all
oppressor.
We're asking our oppressors for help.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
they
never
might
been-
say yeah, but behind the bags they're gonna be like, nah.
I was gonna say that was also why a lot of those older activists was on something like this black. We can't go to the white people asking them to save us. Now we gotta save each other. We gotta save ourselves. So that's why it's like you gotta be careful that your pro-black doesn't turn into hate for others. You know what I mean? We gotta transfer all of that hate into just love for each other. Like,
really,
like,
yeah.
Even if you don't necessarily love them, like you know what I'm saying? Like just.
No, yes,
Those are
I
your
think
people.
niggas understand. Niggas not gonna actually love niggas, but be passionate for your fellow black man.
No, yeah.
When you see them doing some dumb shit, don't look in disgust. Looking like pity, like damn, you could have been saved, and you can still be saved. Like I've seen a video like this gang member, like I think for a program for like prison reform. You got like a big brother program type shit. And it was just like some white dude just took him out, go fishing type shit like that. But it took him out of that setting of always being at like odds with his ops and shit like that. You
watching over your shoulder.
Little shit like that can if you give somebody a different view in life, that shit can change like their whole perspective.
It's
just like all people know, or all the YNs know that y'all see, that all they know is struggle. Like, and you can't blame somebody for acting out a certain way, and all they know is this. You feel me? A lot of us are privileged to where we don't have to go through that, and we have the power to change that. And what do? We only worry about ourselves. We don't worry about the community. And trust me, when I get rich, mark my words, there's gonna be something in at least my hood to get kids off the street, because I think that's where you start.
Show people it can't be done.
You feel me? As long as you get people off the street and just community and and unity, I think I'll give you more examples when I think about it, but I don't want to, keep beating the dead horse. I feel like, you feel me?
Yeah.
We gotta think. Did you have?
I just wanted on a final note. Like we've as a community, we survived like 400 years plus of just trauma, you feel me? And that was because of our love and our culture and our creativity and community, like for each other. So like that's not no fatigue, that's endurance if I've ever seen it, you feel me? To say black fatigue, we gotta really recoin, we gotta start black
coordinate, like
come on, black brilliance and black excellence, like come on, black fatigue, that's the new, y'all want to start pushing? Come on, bro, we can't do that.
We got to, and instead of calling out, all the bad shit y'all see, I know that y'all see a lot of good shit that black people's doing. Actually, I want to highlight that guy that's turning plastic into oil, into fuel. I thought it was fake, but I want to give a highlight to that guy, because he's gonna do the world's work. You feel me? With that, if I see any more black creators, obviously I'll give a highlight to them. But for me, we need to start uplifting instead of demonizing, bro. I think that shit is whack. I think that's a white supremacy tool if I ever seen one. I think that's a psyop, and if you're buying into that thought process, I think you need you need to do some soul searching or something. Like you need to look inward type shit and figure out, you know, where that comes from. Yeah. Cause I'd bet you find some like I don't know, like hidden hate that you harbor for black people that you
Definitely.
didn't think like.
Oh yeah.
Feel me?
Oh yeah.
But where did you get it from? You probably got it from like a white person's man to thinking or something. I don't know. This is me just spitballing, but I just don't know how someone could get to that thought process to think like it's okay as a black person to point the finger at somebody else and be like, nigga, I'm tired of y'all niggas. What? You know what these niggas been through. Like, you know everything. Yeah.
Only person alive right now I say could do that is Louis Farrakhan, gangster. Cause he spent his whole, he like 90 now. He spent his whole life fighting. So I could understand somebody being 90. All right, I'm tired of y'all. Like none of y'all niggas put the work in he put in. I don't want to hear y'all talk about I'm tired of black people. Like, nah, put some work in, gang. Let's go.
All right. But yeah, that's what we had to discuss today. Final note, yeah, just if you're black, spitting that narrative, stop. You know? And next week or in a couple weeks, we're gonna talk about how we've seen some more rhetoric talking about some hip hop is dying, quote unquote. I don't think that's the case, but you're going to hear our thoughts about that in a couple weeks from now. I hope you do tune in. Otherwise, if you did enjoy the video and you had something to say, please put in the comments if we missed anything or if you wanted to add anything. If you stood this long, please give us a like, a subscribe. It really does, you know, help us out. I like seeing that number go up. It's free. That's the main like selling point. I could tell you it takes no energy, probably like 2 calories to click that subscribe button.
If you black, you should be liked and subscribed. Like, come on, this is part of that community building, helping each other. That's what we talk about right here. Yeah,
I mean, help a brother out. HBO,
so we can help you out.
It costs literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys tune in next time. And if you do, we'll see you then. Twin N Nem out here.